Hey, hi, hello, and good afternoon. My name is Amanda, and welcome to the Done Creative Live. How is everyone this fine Wednesday evening? I hope you're all doing well. Sorry, I keep hitting these for some reason. Fix my lighting situation. I don't want to get too washed out, but I don't know. The shadows are real tonight. I don't know what's up with my lighting lately. Turn it. I don't know. It just wants me to look like the Crypt Keeper. Whatever. Hello, everybody. All right. Let's see. Okay, so I'm trying to think of any. I do have a few personal updates. Well, one major one. My dear Judith, little side boob, as I called her, my side boob. Fun fact. I didn't just call her that because random. It was from a Family Guy episode where it was Peter Griffin's side boob hour. He's like, "You like that side boob? That's Lindsay Lohan's side boob. You like that side boob? That's, I don't remember, someone else's side boob." And then at the end he goes, "You like that side boob? That's my side boob." So I just, from that point forward, just called Judy my side boob. But we got her ashes back yesterday on the solstice. We got her ashes back. She died November 21st. We got her ashes back December 21st. So a full month. But yes, I'm showing you this because this is her. My husband actually laser engraved this for me on just a tile. So I've actually had this back here for a hot minute, but I'm usually in the way. So that's where that normally lives. And it looks more like a dog from there. Probably up close, it's a little harder to tell. But it's basically this picture that's my lock screen. My little Judy. She was 2 weeks shy of 17. So, yes, very special. She was with me since she was 7 months old, was when I got her. Next little order of business, I guess, is like a show and tell. If you guys want to see a show and tell of some of the Christmas stuff that Lori sent me, oh my goodness, she was so sweet. She spoiled me like crazy, and I still can't believe it. Move the deck over. We're still going to get to the collective reading, and obviously, of course, your personal readings you have donated for tonight, but I just figured to get us started, let's see what's going on. So this whole bag, it's very heavy, sent by Lori. It's filled up to there with crystals. Lots of special crystals, most maybe, I would say. I don't even know what they are. I think this is some sort of agate with maybe some druzy going on. I'm not sure. It's a sun. Isn't that so cool? Look at that. Yeah, I'm obsessed with these because, like, how cool would these look like over a deck for a pick a card option, right? The sun. We've got, I think this is maybe a peach quartz, if I had to guess, or maybe some sort of concoction of different. To me, it's very quartz-like. So I don't know if anyone in the chat knows, and I'm completely off the mark. Let me know. And we've got, let's see, this one's very cool. A fluorite tower. Isn't that so cool? It's kind of hard to see like the greens in it with this lighting situation, but you can really see the purple banding in there. And I have one other fluorite. It's actually a big sphere somewhere over on my shelf. I don't know, somewhere over on my shelf, but I don't have a tower. Now I do. Thank you, Lori. And we've got, oh, these are cute. I'm going to show those in a second, but I want to get them all out first. And as I dig, oh, we got a little turtle. And I don't know exactly what that is. Maybe someone does. Oh, it looks like a golden healer. Ooh, I wonder. I'm going to have to look up some of these. Peach calcite. I don't know. It feels super hard. Like, I do have some yellow calcite and blue calcite. This doesn't have a waxy kind of feel to it like my other calcites, which I'll grab them. They're right here. But they're not polished, so maybe that makes a difference. I don't know. Maybe someone who's got a rough versus polished calcite would let me know the difference. I don't know. But these have a more waxy coating kind of feeling to them. I don't know. This to me feels more like, I mean, it's rock hard like quartz would be. And these are more, not that they're not hard, they are, but they're just more waxy and a little more like, I know if I drop this on like my porcelain tile downstairs, it would probably crack and just shatter. Not that this wouldn't maybe, but like I don't know. Okay, so then we got some cute little animals. We've got, I want to say green aventurine, but I could be wrong. Little elephant. Lost the word for a second there. A little elephant. And I guess per Vastu Shastra, which is just like feng shui, but the more Vedic or Hindu version of feng shui, Vastu Shastra, it's very good luck to have an elephant in what was it? The south or the well, it was definitely the eastern, or sorry, the western part of the house. I can't remember if it was southwest or northwest, but this room is the only one up here. So technically, this could either act as the northwest or the southwest of the house. But when the trunk is up, that brings good luck. If the trunk is pointing down, it's bad luck. So this is a good luck for my office. Thank you, Lori. And we have a cute little mushroom. So cool. I don't know. To me, this looks like it's got carnelian in it, or is carnelian, because I have carnelian that's got kind of red and white and kind of yellow, orangey kind of tones to it as well. And then we got, I love this one so much. She bought this one and she named it Beauty Judy, like my dog Judy. So I just love that. So I think this might be some sort of agate, but again, I might be wrong. It doesn't matter. I just get good vibes from all of them anyway. I just love the little doggy. Let's see. Yeah, it is a little mushroom. Isn't that cute? So cute. Mushrooms are so fun. What else do we have? We have an owl, and this kind of looks like fluorite. It's kind of got branding or banding, not branding, banding in it. You can kind of see it. It's like an owl. Isn't that cool? But aren't these going to be neat, like on the top for pick a cards? I love it. We also have a unicorn, which to me, like this could represent Derpy Unicorn. Those of you who are around here and know what Derpy Unicorn is, doesn't that look like it could be him? I love it so much. Like Beauty Judy's probably the favorite, but then close second. Like I love that. And then we've got a moon and a star. As I drop it, thank goodness I didn't break it. We got a moon and a star, rose quartz. I know what that is. We've also got a aura quartz. They heat treat these regular quartz points to like you can even put designs on it like that. So cool. I love that. And then we're getting to the bigger ones. I had to put the bigger ones kind of on the bottom. I'm not 100% sure, but to me this is kind of looks like a rutilated quartz, or what I would think rutilated quartz. I can't really see the like rutil thingies in it. I don't know. It could just be quartz in matrix or something like that. I'm not sure, but I like it. I like how it's partly polished, but yet it's not like it was polished purposely, like naturally polished. See how that? And then there's rough texture to it as well. I like that. Very cool. And then we've got an amethyst heart. Little druzy going on there. And then I love on the back part of it, it's like, see, it's like, I don't know, not like a perfect heart, which I like. I like the non-perfection of these things. Because who wants boring, perfectly shaped anything? Then we got an angel aura quartz heart. Isn't that pretty? I love all of them, Lori. Yes, thank you so much for every one of them. And then this one she said specifically was definitely from Pop, the purple heart. And I always forget the name of this. It's basically like I think it's a goldstone, but this is a man-made crystal, but like it still has very powerful properties as well. Isn't that pretty? It's like a very dark purpley color. And I have a necklace with like a, I guess, oval shaped one that I wear once in a great while here. You guys have seen it maybe a few times. Yeah, blue goldstone. There you go. Michelle knows. And then this one, I have no idea, but like I am obsessed with it and I'm being very careful with it because these little pieces flake off pretty easy. You can kind of see some down in there. So I'm going to be very careful to try to get this out of here. And I'm not going to like put it back in the bag with all the rest because it is the coolest thing. Like it's almost like gold and copper and like I'm pretty sure this could be hematite here. But like what? Like these are golden colored. You see that? And then like the hematite kind of metallic looking stuff and then like a I know they have a lot of these rocks in Utah. I always forget the name of them. Like the red rocks. I always forget the name of it. But that's what that reminds me of. This part isn't that hard either. Like it's very soft, probably on the Mohs scale. I have no idea what this is. Does anyone have any clue? I love it, whatever it is. I'm sure it's made up of many different things, but I don't know if this is like, it's nothing I've ever seen before. Maybe sandstone, maybe. But these are like gold. This is that kind of more orangey rock. And then this is more metallic, kind of hematite looking stuff. Not 100% sure, but I definitely don't even want to put that back in with the rest of them because I don't want it to crack or like chip off. Put that back here. And then I'm going to put all these back. She got me some books. She got me a whole bunch of other little things that I can use like on my pick-a-card stuff. So I'm still like, oh my gosh, what? Thank you so much, Lori. So sweet. She sent me 4 huge boxes. Like she even sent stuff for my kids and my husband. Like it was so sweet. So sweet, Lori. Thank you so much. I love all of them. Okay, let's see if I can get them all. All right. And she sent me some sage. She sent me some candles, some Bath and Body Works type of stuff. Books, like I said, a calendar. Oh, isn't this cool? It's like a epoxy little like dish thingy or like plate. I don't know what you call them. But that would be cool to put like on my nightstand with some crystals, like the special crystals I'm really working with. This would be such a cool thing to put it in. Isn't this neat? It's even got some like laser engraved hands, which they didn't paint them, so they might be hard. There you go. You can kind of see it here. There's one there and then one here. How neat is that? I love everything. Thank you so much, Lori. All right, put all these back very carefully so I don't knock them into each other and chip anything, because that would be a travesty. Not that I wouldn't still love the chipped crystals, because like I'm the home for like imperfect crystals. I love imperfect crystals, but I don't purposely want to make them imperfect, if that makes sense. All right. So even just taking that one interesting one out, I've got little like, I don't know, like shards of it. It kind of reminds me of the shards that would come off of a selenite. But I think this is a little more like higher up on the Mohs scale than this would be. I don't know, but like, oh, I love it. So cool. All right. Sorry, my ear itches. It's a local store called The Psychic Eye. How neat. Thank you so much, Lori. I just had to do a quick show and tell. Yeah, obviously she sent me a whole bunch more, but we would be here for the next 4 hours if I showed you everything. Like, seriously, she sent me so much stuff, you guys. I'm still like, what? How dare you? But thank you, and I love you. And I'm so thirsty tonight. But, like, what else is new? Okay. We're going to get into a collective reading. And I may or may not do Saturday's live stream show on Sunday instead, because Saturday is Christmas, so I probably won't. No, I won't. Definitely won't be live on Saturday. But I'm thinking I might be on Sunday, possibly if I feel up to it. I'm just still taking it easy. My boys are home like all day because, you know, school's out for the winter break, and I'm just wanting to kind of slow down a little, take some family time. Like, as of right now, I still haven't filmed Monday's video for my main channel, but tomorrow night, I'm super excited. We have the Titanic what really happened that night. Conspiracy theories slash unsolved mystery reading over on my Patreon for the top tier patrons tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Mountain Time. I'm so excited for that. I'm already getting so many downloads. I'm like between sleep and awake, and I'm getting more information and more information. And I haven't even written anything down. I'm just like, okay, Spirit, you can bombard me all you want, but like, I'm not writing anything down. So like, if it's that important, you will remind me to bring it up come the live stream. Well, it's actually a Zoom. It's a Zoom where you guys can be there to ask your questions, anything you have ever wanted to know about Titanic, and any conspiracies you've read or heard, or intuitions you might have about it. We're going to bring it all up. We're going to bring it all up from the depths and see what happens, because this is a very interesting thing. So many people who have actually had lives where they were on Titanic found their way to my channel. Yeah, so it's really interesting. I'm super excited about that. But that's not why you're here tonight. Tonight, we are getting into our collective reading, and I think this will just kind of span maybe the next week or so. Of course, there's no hard stop between these energies. They kind of ebb and flow or kind of overlap each other a little bit. So let's just see what my wonderful collective that are here right now, and anyone watching and listening to my words right now on the replay, this message is for you. Ooh, they already have it out. Oh my goodness, 2 kings and some judgment coming in hot. So this is us stepping into our own inner power, our own authority. This is us taking a leadership role in our healing, in really tempering our emotions specifically, or especially over this holiday portion of the year here, where maybe getting together with people that you are related to possibly just might be a little difficult if you are someone who considers yourself more spiritual, or just on a different wavelength than a lot of people you know are related to, or you live near, or you're getting together with. But that doesn't mean you can't still participate if you choose to with these people, but just knowing how to balance things so their energy doesn't overwhelm you. My empaths out there, just be real protective. Bring your crystal, shield yourself, do anything you need to do to make sure you're taking care of yourselves as well. And then with the King of Wands, this is you being inspirational to yourself, to others, or maybe the holiday season, or just kind of the end of 2021 here is just really inspiring you for the new year, or to really get going on that next big thing, whatever that looks like for you. I think for many of you, though, it has to do with healing. It has to do with awakening. It has to deal with stepping into your purpose, your passion, your power. Just asking your higher self to come online, or calling your guides in, because that's something I constantly am trying to remind you guys of on my channel, because even I forget at times. To ask your guides, your angels, your crossover loved ones, ask them for help, because they cannot invade our little bubble of free will that we've got going on this planet. So a lot of times, even when I'm manifesting or trying to manifest something, I will leave it open, or for the highest good of all. That's what I always say, because if maybe something I'm trying to manifest isn't in the highest good of my family or my friends, or, if it isn't my highest good, obviously I would be included in that highest good of all. But I would rather me be on my spiritual path than my ego get all the things at once, if that makes sense. So maybe just asking your higher self to come in hot and just embody and be with you. And also your guides, asking for help, asking for guidance, asking for direction, because this is the number one quickest way we can get all of those things, is by simply asking. Asking. All right, we're gonna go over here to the my phone's falling over. Priestess of Light Oracle. I remember the name. And no, I did not practice that before we got started. I just said it so many times the last couple live streams that I finally remembered. Priestess of Light Oracle. Here we go. What else do we need to know right now, please, Spirit? And they're just flying off the shelves. Let me pick that up. All right. We have Divine Mother, nurturing, compassion, and grace. And the number 37 here. So 37 might be relevant, or the number 10, or the number 1. But new beginning in spirituality, in healing, and inspiration. Some of you may be starting some sort of creative or home project, or some new work project. But it is, at the very least, something that's going to be very emotionally fulfilling, and something very spiritually fulfilling as well. I just keep hearing the word healing. So I don't know. Something to do with healing, coming in hot. But Divine Mother, it's such a I guess, fitting time of year because this is kind of at the forefront of a lot of, Christian people's minds, or people who really identify or resonate with the divine mother or divine feminine energy, goddess energy, very prevalent. But I just want to let you guys know 2022 is going to be a very divine feminine year. It will still have its divine masculine moments for sure, but a lot of divine energy, a lot of divine feminine intervention is coming in hot to deal with the patriarchy and just a lot of these systems that are crumbling right now, which I'm not gonna say too much because don't want this feed taken down. Said a little too much in my Facebook down premiered video that I had on my other channel, and my ratings or my views have tanked since. So it's not about the views, but I want to be able to still have a platform where I can at least kind of speak in code with people. And then we also have here the new moon in Virgo. Trust all will be well. Yes, having that faith, having that trust, calling on your guides, angels, crossover loved ones to come in and help you if you are feeling stuck or scared or directionless in life, because we've all been there. We'll all probably be there again at some point. But just knowing that you have full capability and, I guess, permission to ask the divine for help anytime you need it. All right, so let's put all of these away. Take a big old swig of my water, and then we have Clutching My Pearls. Just let me know that you're here, my dear, and we will get into your question. And I did also have a question for Clutching My Pearls. If you could let me know relative ages of your daughter and Lala, because sometimes when people ask for a message for their daughter could be 3 years old. Other times that daughter could be in her 30s. Like, I never know. Like, of course, a lot of times the cards will kind of guide me and direct me, but I don't want to be talking about a career reading or something if this daughter is like very young or something. You know what I mean? So, Clutching My Pearls, let me know if you are here, and we'll get started with you, your daughter's question, and Lala's question. And I think I saw a donation come in when I was giving my spiel, so let me just double check. For Jamie Wilson. Thank you so much, Jamie. We will get you on the list as well. Right. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and put our list out here. Oh. So, Clutching My Pearls, we're going to start with you if you're here. Otherwise, we will get into Lori's question, because I kind of needed Clutching My Pearls to answer for the other two as well. Let me just double check, because I did not open it in PayPal. Maybe she left the questions and information, possibly, maybe. Oh, general reading. Okay. So, general reading for all three. And again, not sure. Let's see. Yes, Lunar and Lori are here at the same time. All right. So I think what we will do is we will get into Lori's question. Yes, I think that's what we'll do. If Clutching My Pearls comes in and says anything, someone tag me, highlight me, let me know that she is here. Because I do have the question. If she doesn't show up, I will do a general read for those three. And plus Cheyenne Downey, she's asleep right now. There she is. Thank you so much. Okay, we will get into Clutching My Pearls question, and then her daughter's question, and then Lala's question. Sounds amazing. And I know now they are general readings. So let's start with Clutching My Pearls reading. All right, thanks for the clarification. All right, Clutching My Pearls. Anything she needs to know, please, Spirit. That's too many, but thank you. Ooh, King of Swords. Lots of King energy tonight. Yeah, this is about you commanding respect, speaking your truth. There's something you are ready to start. I really see you as wanting to start something new, but this also could represent a older male in your life. I mean, they don't have to technically be male, but they show up a lot in their masculine energy if they are not a male. Could be a boss, could be someone at work or someone you look up to. Maybe they don't always speak with the kindest heart, maybe like the King of Cups would, but like they have your best interest at heart. So even if they kind of cut with their words or they're very abrupt with their words, they still have your best interest at heart. This could even be a significant other. whatever resonates. But I'm really seeing you embodying this energy through the holiday season. I don't know if you've really been busy just trying to get a whole bunch of things done. That's someone being more in their masculine energy. We also have the Page of Wands here. So there's something very soon. You're going to get an idea or news from somewhere very soon, clutching my pearls, that is exciting to you. That's a whole new beginning for you. Could be a new project or just a new direction you're going, new hobby, I don't know, decorating, new home. I mean, all of these things could be relevant here. What else? And these also could be representative of a younger male or female in your life, your child, your daughter possibly, bringing you good news of something. Anything else, Spirit? And then Ace of Swords. Wow, yes, there's clarity coming in. Communication, news about something maybe you've been waiting a long time to hear something about, or you've just been really excited to get started on something else and you're just wanting to shout it from the rooftops. But this is clarity too. If you have felt confused or kind of stuck with what's been going on in your life, you're getting that clarity very soon. I'm really seeing this by the second week of January. You're going to be really clear on your next steps, that next path you're going down in life, because this person isn't looking behind them, yet they're not really looking forward quite yet. They're kind of looking out into the distance where they're at. So it's almost like present moment, getting very present in the moment so you can download this information or just be very aware or present if you're hearing something or just needing to pay attention. Maybe your guides are sending you a lot of signs, symbols, and synchronicities. But let's see what area of life this is most likely in. I'm really seeing this as something that's just like a passion for you, a passion project. We got eighth house mystery, so they're not wanting to maybe divulge too much about it, but also the eighth house does deal with like what you're doing now, this reading, divination, tarot, astrology, just diving into the hidden mysteries of life. Maybe even they're showing me too, maybe wanting to research your family tree or your ancestry in some way, or maybe you're hearing news about an ancestor. I don't know. Or just someone in the family. Have good news though. This feels like good news. But then you have the journey card with progressions. And then we got the number 56, which adds up to 11, and 46, which adds up to 10. So 10 and 11. So there's progression between the two cards from 10 to 11. 10 being that new beginning we keep talking about. And then 11 being awakening, spiritual awakening, your spirituality, your partnership. Just being more on the same page with your partner if you have one, or anyone who feels like a little partner in crime to you. Just being very immersed in their energy and very much on the same page. It's like you guys are going the same direction, which feels good. All right, let's go ahead and get one from the Moonology manifestation for clutching my pearls, please, Spirit. Okay, we're getting two because I can't keep them separated here. All right, so we've got here the last quarter moon in Libra. Make time for self-love. So yeah, a lot of this self-love really does come from within, obviously, but a lot of that love we get from others. When we are really in our own hearts and loving ourselves, that love we get from others really does amplify even more. Not to say we can't feel love from others if we're not feeling it for ourselves, because that's really not true. It's just the deep or the depth that you can really feel that love. It gets deeper when you can love yourself too. So yeah, really love yourself, but also reflect on your priorities with the last quarter moon in Aquarius. So really reflect on your priorities, especially if you are having some sort of New Year's resolution or something you're planning to do next year. Really reflecting on your priorities, because you're going to get guidance from spirit even about your next steps or what direction they want you to go. So let's get one more. We're going to go over here. Anything else for clutching my pearls, please, Spirit? We've got Enchanted Fern Grotto Refuge. Look at that. So really, this is about creating your own safe space. We got a 16 here, which adds up to 7, which is all about that spirituality, that introspection. So kind of having like, I don't know, some place where you feel really comfortable, even if it's not your whole home, which it can still be your whole home, don't get me wrong. But even if you just have one little section of your bedroom or one room in the house that's just yours, where you can make it your own little private refuge, where you can do your spiritual practice and your projects and just work on the things that really light you up and make you excited about life, that's really going to help you. Because I do see with a lot of this self-love, Maybe you're on a healing journey, healing things from your past, and you do need to be able to spend time alone to do that because we really need to feel our own energy at times. And when there's constantly other people around, or we're constantly out and about, not even at home, but just like out in the world, we sometimes can mix up, or other people's energy can kind of interfere in our energy. So it is important to make time, self love, and just being alone to where you can feel your own energy and know what that feels like. Because there are a lot of people in this world, I'm not one of them, definitely not, but there are people in this world who are terrified of spending time by themselves. Um, Not like, oh, I don't want to be alone, but like, even just for like an afternoon or something, to just have the house to themselves, that sounds like the scariest thing ever. Um, to me, it's like a dream come true. I love my alone time. Don't get me wrong, I do love my family, obviously, but I do love just being able to be alone and just feel my own energy. Like, there's something magical and mystical about it. But I am a life path 7, so like spiritual vibes. I love it too much, maybe. All right, so that was Clutching My Pearls reading. Next up will be her daughter, and then Lala. So I'm gonna put that back. This one. All right. Okay. Here we go for Lala's daughter. Okay, Clutching My Pearls daughter. Here we go. Message. Anything she needs to know, please, Spirit. Ooh, Ace of Cups, new love. But also, this is just getting back on her feet with her own self love after something that had been maybe difficult, a rough patch, a breakup, just something that had been going on in her life that she felt out of control or out of love with her own self. Now she's got a new cycle coming in where she's really going to feel the love for herself. But this technically could also be a new love if she doesn't have a partner already. If she already does have a partner, this just could be a renewed cycle of love, or a deepening of a connection, a commitment within that relationship that's already existing. Right, what else is going on for Clutching My Pearls daughter? Ooh, so something she's been working very diligently and very hard for is about to pay off. I really just see March as being kind of the real big like, I just see like a table, like a poker table with all the chips in the middle, and your daughter's just raking them towards her. That's in March. So something she's really been working, studying, trying to manifest, hard work she's put in at her job, whatever it looks like. Um, she's going to be able to reap the benefit of that in March. Not to say she can't still have things come in before then, but I see that being kind of the biggest and most likely time frame where this will come in for her. What else is going on for Clutching My Pearls daughter? Ooh, these 3 want to come out. Yes. Oh my goodness. Wow. So she's taking on a leadership role. There also could be an emperor in her life. Maybe that's what's coming in. This would be a fire sign, could be your Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, sun, moon, or rising. If this is a partner, or maybe even an existing partner in her life if she already has one. Could also be like a mentor, a teacher, a boss, that kind of vibe. Even a father. I mean, Emperor is the father, technically could represent the father energy in her life. But if this is just representing her energy, then this is her just like figuring out what she wants to do, and nothing will stop her. She's going to succeed at whatever this thing is, because she's also got the 9 of Cups of wish fulfillment, and also the World. So she's about ready to turn over a new leaf. I don't know, she may even be moving or traveling very soon. Maybe some place she's always wanted to go or always dreamed of going. Possibly could be near water. Both of these people are sitting right at the shore tide area of the beach, right? Very, very nice. I won't even say tropical. Could be like just coastal areas where it's warm and kind of maybe breezy, but not uncomfortable to sit in, minimal clothing like what they have here. They're not like bundled up in parkas or anything. So, relatively warm weather. So no matter where she is in the world, this will probably happen late spring going into early summer, where she may be traveling, maybe moving somewhere far away, or just traveling somewhere far away, but just new energy coming in with this. All right, let's see. We're going to go over here. Clutching My Pearl's daughter. I know, I love these cards too. So amazing. Everyday Witch Tarot. We also have action. Look at all of those waves. Yes, it looks a little stormier than before, but this is her just deciding I'm taking action. I am I am going to become that leader, that authority of my own life. I'm ready to do new things. Here we go. Yes, and then courage. So maybe this maybe she's going out on her own or going on a trip or something. Again, next year, I'm really seeing this coming in the warmer months next year. But she's going to really step up with this courage to take action in a direction she wants. This could even be applying for a job or some sort of program if she is in school or wanting to go to school or take some sort of like certification program or something. But this is her getting courage to take action in the direction that she's feeling called to go. So let's see. We're going to go. For some reason, I feel like pulling some self care messages for her. So maybe she's been very busy. Maybe she's been not getting enough sleep. I'm really seeing maybe some sleepless nights or staying up a little too late. But we got success here. You pair that up with that Emperor energy in the world and the Nine of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles, the Ace of, I mean, there's not one bad card here at all for her. I mean, this is all good energy, all of this. Major success coming in, which is funny because you wouldn't think that'd be a self-care card, but let's read it. Today is a really good day. You're in the flow. Problems are solved quickly and easily. Helpful people show up for you and unexpected gifts fall into your lap. So maybe someone's paying for her to be able to do this traveling or, level up her skills or her, maybe career or something. She's not getting a hand out, but like a hand up with something that she's got coming in. Let's get one more. This is exciting energy though. Like I've been amped the whole time I've been doing her reading. So this is something she's very excited. She's worked very hard for. We've also got the Breathe card. So the calmer you are, the more time slows down and the easier it gets to get everything, or easy it is to get everything done. Yeah, so just take that hot minute to breathe between all this action you're taking and forward momentum you're taking, Clutching My Pearl's daughter. Just breathe a little bit. Balance that energy out. All that do, go you're doing. Also make sure you're resting, recuperating, receiving, right? These are all good words to get you in alignment with your success, but it's coming in. 2022 is going to be a big, powerful year for her. We also have on the back of the deck flexibility. So she may actually, I'm seeing like by April, maybe going into May, she may be changing her mind about something or kind of shifting. Like, I know I'm spending a bunch of time doing this one thing, but like I'm kind of being pulled in this direction. Just be flexible and don't think because you put so much work into something that you have to continue down that road. Because I think certain roads in your life, Clutching My Pearl's daughter, are kind of leading you to the next thing, that they aren't going to be your forever path, but they're your path until you get to like this fork in the road or this crossroads, and then you're like, I think I meant to be doing that instead of this. But I love this, but like, oh my God, that's calling my name. Whatever's calling your name, go that way. Go that way. Even if this stuff is not on her radar yet, by March, going into April, going into May, she's really going to start getting these new ideas or these epiphanies, this exciting energy coming in for her to be able to go a new direction with something. But I have a feeling a lot of the hard work and effort she's already put in is actually going to act as kind of a foundation for her rather than just like, she won't look at it as wasted time at all. It's like, yeah, I'm so glad I did that because it's like a building block to get to the next step. I'm just like stumbling over my words. I'm so excited. What an amazing reading for her. I take a drink of water. Woo! I'm already almost out of water, but my oldest kid came up here and chugged a bunch of it before we got started. So before too long, I might have to go refill my water. But let's get into Lala's reading. For Lala, okay. General reading. Anything that Lala needs to know, please, Spirit. We got 1, we got 2, we got 3 coming in hot. Ooh, wow. So Lala might have been going through some stuff for a while. Looks like we just got a donation from Hey. Thank you so much. All right. I'm going to add you to the list really quick. Hey. It's been been a while since I've seen you, Hey Hey. Maybe you have a different name by now. I don't know. Hey Hey. There we go. Hey Hey's on the list. Copy the list, and then we will get into Lala's reading. Okay, Lala's reading. We got the cards. Here we go. So Lala may have been feeling a little stuck, a little depressed, a little feeling like the finances just aren't flowing the way that he had hoped. But this is, I'm feeling this is about to change, because with the devil, this could have been someone leading him on as well. Oh, you did change your name. I had a feeling you changed your name. I didn't even see you here in the chat. So Hey Hey is now Marlene Val. Marlene Val. I will change that for you, my dear. Okay. There we go. We got Hey Hey, aka Marlene Val. There we go. But for Lala, yes, there may have been someone that broke his heart, or maybe just a direction he was going in life just wasn't really panning out the way he had hoped. Could have even been between jobs. If that's not the case, though, it could have just been feeling very burned out where he is and maybe wanting to go another direction. But with the hangman here, I'm really glad we actually have this hangman here, because even though he does feel stuck with this other vibe, I could take this new job or do this thing and have money, but it's almost like I'm selling my soul, or it's going to be a lot of hard work and it's just not anything I'm interested in. But like the money would be good, but the money hasn't been great. And if it has, I mean, it's like I'm almost contradicting myself, but it's like, well, it could be considered great to some people, but like not to others. Like Spirit's kind of like, it's almost like Lala is trying to talk himself into thinking that his life, like, well, I mean, it's not that bad, but like, it's like there's some of that kind of energy going on. Um, but it's good to have this hangman energy come in to kind of disrupt this, so that Lala can really look at his life and be like, I don't know, maybe that relationship or that friendship just isn't really serving me the way I thought it was. I mean, I do a lot for this person and they're just using me, or they're just, blowing smoke up my whatever. And then the other energy is just, feeling like it's just harder and harder to make ends meet. Or if the financial stuff isn't a problem or an issue, it's just more like not really knowing the direction to take that financial future. But this hangman energy is really putting things in a different perspective, so that Lala can see things a new way. So let's see what else is going on for Lala. So if things have felt a little sad, a little depressing, things are looking up for Lala very, very soon. Yes, they are, because he's leaving behind something that's just not it anymore. And it's really no hard feelings. It's just, I've kind of outgrown the situation and I'm moving in a different direction. But this is also about healing. This is a path to healing. Possibly meeting someone or doing something online, could be some sort of social media presence, or online dating, just talking to people online, gaming, things like that can all be associated with the Six of Swords. But really, at the root of whatever he's doing online, it's to heal from the past. There's some element of healing from the past and doing traditional things in a non-traditional way, because we've got the Hierophant here. The Hierophant could represent marriage, or going to a marriage, going to a wedding, or just being there in a more, I guess, authoritative role for those people younger in Lala's life. But doing it in a very non-traditional way. Normally the Hierophant is a very traditional card, but I love that I'm using Everyday Witch, because that depiction is very non-traditional. Kind of more how you would say, okay, I'm spiritual, but I'm not religious. That's exactly what this is. I'm spiritual, I'm not religious. Where the traditional Hierophant would be, I'm religious. But Lala's doing life his own way, and things are going to look up very soon. I don't know. Where am I going? Where am I going, Spirit? Help me out. Okay, here we go. For Lala. What's going on? Anything else coming in hot for Lala, please? Yes. Ooh, I like this. I like this. Especially with maybe if there was a breakup, or just kind of some stagnancy, or just not great things going on in the love life department, there could be someone coming in for Lala. Or if Lala already has someone, this could just be a strengthening of that bond. Maybe there was some rumors, or just some, I don't know, just kind of off energy in the connection if Lala is with someone. This also could be a friend, kind of soulmate situation, but there are a lot of hearts and kind of romantic vibes going on with this. So I would go out on a limb and say this feels very romantic to me. But because we also have the tribe here, it could not just be a romantic partner that is strengthening or coming in this year. It's also friends, like soul family kind of friends, deep connections, people he's meeting here and there and everywhere. But they could even be people he's meeting online. But this feels very supported. This feels a lot like the exact people that are, not just there to see what they can get from Lala, like some of these people from the past that he may be leaving behind. But these are people who it's like a very beneficial relationship for both people. Everyone wants to give and be there for each other. Like it feels so good. So much better than some of the past relationships he's been in with friends, family, even significant others. I'm gonna get one more for Lala. One more for Lala, please, Spirit. Anything else Lala needs to know? Focus. So they're gonna be a need. I'm really seeing June. They're just bringing June to the forefront to focus on like just that internal environment. And it's funny because I first wanted to say career, which I think there is an element of career coming in this year, but 2022 is really going to be a year of personal relationships for Lala and the personal relationship Lala has with himself. And, maybe at us also wanting to level up in the career front because we did have that Four of Pentacles coming in and just wanting to elevate things. But I think once Lala really gets things going on in his personal life, in his own, inner world, the career will just magically rise to meet him where he is rather than him having to work real hard to prove himself in any capacity. The career is just going to kind of rise up and meet him where he is, if that makes sense. So I hope that resonated, clutching my pearls, for you, for your daughter, and for Lala. Thanks again for your lovely donation. Much appreciated. Happy holidays. Put that one away. So up next, we've got Lori. And then Mardell. And then Mystery Person. And then Jamie. And then Marlene, Val. And then Cheyenne. We just double checked that we didn't have any other donations coming in hot. All right. So I'm going to actually change my thing here to put Marlene's name in the right way. I did, but then I didn't copy it. There we go. All right, let me get to Lori. All right, Lori wants to know. Ooh, Pop's checking in at 7:47 on my clock. Look at that. 7:47. And he's letting me know there's a new Azurite Malachite sphere listing on eBay, apparently. So funny. Okay. Oh, thank you so much, Clutching My Pearls. I'm so glad that resonated. All right. So for Lori, any messages that Spirit, Pop, and Nona want her to know? She loves hearing from them. I love hearing from them. Yes, I do. And it's interesting because Lori actually channeled a letter in the box. She gave me like 4 or 5 different cards and all these different little gift bags and stuff. So sweet. And then wrote little notes for everything. I adore that. It's funny too because Lori, I have this from the first time you sent me a box. Look at this, Lori. All your little notes are in here in this crystal little vasey thingy you got me. Look at that. All your notes. But when I was reading, let me put this back. Okay. But when I was reading Pop's letter that you had channeled, I already told you, Lori, but I got crown tingles like crazy. So I could feel him with me in that moment. It was so sweet, so awesome. Okay. Weddings, celebrations, graduations, parties. I mean, you have put yourself, that's what he's saying. You've really put yourself out there lately, and he's proud that you put yourself out there. He's like, you got back out on that horse. He's like, now that's a horse I'm willing to bet on. Lori, my little girl, that's what he wants, is you back out there living your life, not feeling like you have to hide yourself away. He's so proud of the transformation you have made. Yes, you're becoming more intuitive. You're becoming pregnant with purpose. You are really leaning into your social side, but also allowing, oh, I love this so much. Allowing your intuitive side to come out even in social situations. I mean, maybe not in an over the top woo woo kind of way, but like at the very least, you're not hiding yourself anymore. You're showing up, and if someone asks you a question, you won't be afraid to just answer it authentically. It's really beautiful. We also have the star, which Pop number 17, he had to bring it on in. Look at that. So, wish fulfillment. There's some wishes coming true for you very soon. Has to do with family. Look at that 10 of Pentacles. And I'm seeing this as extended family as well, or friends that feel like family. Like everyone's just going to start doing much better financially and like in the material world, because we also have that seed that's being planted, the Ace of Pentacles. New energy coming in for you and your family, wishes, manifestations coming in, new homes, building of homes, um, gatherings, parties, friends, family, spirituality. I mean, everything you could ever hope for and more, you're raking it in. You're raking it in this year. Let's go to the astrology deck for Lori. Anything she needs to know from Pop, Nona, and Spirit, please. They have a lot to say, apparently. So we've got solar calm, clarify. You are clarifying. This to me is you clarifying your manifestation, your wish to the universe, your wishes. There's not just any one wish here. There's multiple wish fulfillments going on here. Happy times ahead, real good stuff. But you're clarifying exactly what you're asking the universe for. We also have sustainability with the sixth house. So, sixth house has to deal with your pets, has to deal with your day to day routines, your health. You are stabilizing these areas next year. I'm seeing things with Coco stabilizing as well. And, that surgery she's needing done or whatever is going on with her. Spirit's reminding me that I could possibly help her tomorrow. We can look in. I've been doing a lot of that emotion code stuff on Walter. So I can do some stuff on Coco, see if we can get into that. We've also got the master number 44 there for you. And then I love this. I love this so much. We've got the Jupiter abundance card. Of course, of course. And then the number 23. We've been seeing 23 and 32 like crazy as well. So lots of good stuff coming in with that abundance, pairing that up with the star and just all of this. I mean, 2022 is going to be a year of abundance, happiness, contentment, fulfillment, achievement, because we got also Capricorn vibes here with achieve. So this is your fourth house, Lori. Capricorn is your fourth house. So this is things improving, new beginnings around the house, things improving around your house. I don't know, maybe some remodeling projects or just sprucing things up, just cleaning things up, decluttering, just feeling like you can live your life again in your own home. But it's gonna feel, even though it's the same old house, it's gonna feel like a fresh new start for you. I think it already is starting to feel this. I'm already really picking up on that because we currently do have Saturn actually transiting your fourth house of Capricorn in Western astrology, Lori. So Saturn is something that makes you put in your paces, makes you do that hard work, and makes you really go the distance in your life. But also, all that effort, hard work, blood, sweat, and tears you put in with Saturn, it always pays off in the end because Saturn always rewards those who want to work hard and invest in their health, invest in their healing, invest in their hard work with whatever it is they're doing. So you're really doing a lot of healing. This is you healing your childhood because Capricorn does rule your fourth house, which is the embodiment, the house of your childhood. So you're really putting in that hard work and effort, and you are seeing results, major, major results. Look at that. I'm beyond excited. Oh, you are simply the best. I feel all of this happening to me. Right now, it's so true. 7th is her surgery. Ooh, so we'll work on her before that. We'll really get her ready for this surgery. Yeah, that'll be super exciting. Let's see. You said something else. I'm beyond excited. Yes, we are remodeling. There you go, Lori. Well, you're on the right track. And again, these remodeling projects might take you a little longer than you were hoping because with Saturn in that fourth house, it might delay things a little. So maybe the workers are working on another project and they said, oh yeah, we'll be able to start X day, but really they mean a week later because things are busy, or maybe materials are on back order or something like that. but you're still going to accomplish everything you set out to do. It just might take a little longer than you're hoping, but at the same time, you are putting in a lot of effort and work around the house, maybe in different rooms than things are actually taking place in, so you still have a little sanctuary going on in your house. Okay, let's go to the self-care. I don't know why this deck keeps calling to me tonight, but there's not just self-care messages in here. It's interesting. What do we need to know for Lori from Spirit, Nona, and Pop, please? Ooh, optimism. If you're going to make up stories in your head about people and circumstances, please make them love stories with happy endings. Look at that. And I'm just hearing too, you're rewriting your book of life. You're no longer like playing the role of victim in your life. You're playing the role of the protagonist. This is the thing. A lot of times when we play that victim role in life, which we've all been there, we've all done it. Some of us still do it. Usually, and when you're on the spiritual path, you do it less than those who aren't. But hey, we all still dip into that. But a lot of people in the story of their life, they're not even the main character. Like that's just truth. Like that's just, most people are walking around out there making someone else the main character of their own life story. But Lori, you're not doing that anymore because you're speaking up for yourself. If you avoid conflict to keep peace, you start a war inside yourself. That's what it says here. So this is you shouting from the rooftops exactly what it is you want. It doesn't mean other people are going to deliver what you want, but at least you know that they know what you want, what you're going to stand up for, or what you're going to stand for or not. And just letting people know that authentic and true part of yourself. All right, let's get one more for Lori. We're going to go back over here. Anything else Lori needs to know, please? Pop, Nona, and Spirit. We've got the Willow Spirit with flexibility. So this is you being very flexible, very go with the flow. If the energies are taking you this direction, you're going to go in that direction. If the energies are taking you this way, you're going to go this way. Because when we can be more flexible rather than very rigid, it makes the healing journey and our process through life much easier. I want to get a clarifier on this flexibility, just see if this is kind of all areas of life or a specific area. It's under here. Ooh, this might be with your body, with your health, with your beauty. Look at that. Just really working on you this year. Maybe your physical flexibility. Like it's hard to reach down and touch your toes. Maybe you're just working on stretching or yoga this year. Yoga could be a very beautiful practice for you to just feel good about your body and, make it more physically flexible. But also your beauty routine, doing those things, you know what they are, that will make you feel better, make you smile bigger, and just feel much better about being in the body that you're in. That's so perfect. I love this. You knew Pop was going to be involved in that. You knew it. All right. Then on the back of the deck, we got the Secret Spring Success. Ooh, that's such a pretty card. Ooh, I love it. Oh, Pop's checking on in. We got the number 34, which adds up to 7. So success in your spiritual endeavors, in the things with you really focusing on yourself, that self-love, that self-care, that healing. You're going to have success in all of these areas. Your spirituality, your spiritual gifts, your connection to the other side. Having success in all of these areas. That is so powerful. Already doing that. I do know, Amanda. I knew it is right. Yes. I'm so excited for you, Lori. They are really delivering the thunder tonight, aren't they? All right. And then we have surrender. This kind of flew out. So stop trying to control life. It gets in the way of divine intervention. So just know anything that's happening to you really isn't happening to you. It's happening for you, which is hard. Yeah, aren't these cute? These are called, let me just double check, the Self-Care Wisdom cards by someone. Let me block that light. Cheryl Richardson. Cheryl with a CH. Cheryl Richardson. Self-Care Wisdom cards. And I got them on Hay House, their big sale they had during Black Friday. And they are just so cute. I think I paid like maybe $12 for the deck. Much cheaper than Amazon. All right. So up next, we've got Mardell, which I know she's working, but she might be here. Someone very special donated for Mardell to have a reading. Yes. So excited. I'm excited for you. I cannot wait to hear all about these upgrades in your life. Holy cow. They've all hit the deck. Let me grab them all. So, Mardell, if you're here, let us know. Oh, sorry. Banging into the table with my head. Oh, the ones with the nymphs. No, no, no. That is the Sacred Forest, I believe. Sacred Forest Oracle by Denise Lynn. Yeah. And they've got lots of really beautiful, just stunning pictures. Lots of fairies, nymphs, all sorts. I love that one. Oh, I could just stare at the artwork all day. Isn't that cute? Oh my goodness. Yes, love it. All right. So I don't know that Mardell's here. She'll probably be watching the replay. I know she'll be watching the replay because I told her and she's super excited, Lori. Oh, did I spill the beans on the secret donator? Well, she told me it wasn't Pop, it was Nona and Pop. Or it wasn't her, it was Nona and Pop. All right, so let's do Mardell's reading. We'll just do whatever Spirit wants to let her know. I'm going to timestamp it for 1 hour and 44 seconds. Right on the nose. Okay. Let me get my video. Okay. Mardell. All right. Drink my water first. All right. Okay, so here we go for Mardell. Anything Mardell needs to know. Anything Mardell needs to know. Ooh, Mardell's making plans. Making plans to take action on something she's really been excited about. That's what she's been doing. All right, what else for her? Oh, wow. Wow. I love this. So justice is being served in your life. Things are going to be a lot more fair and a lot more balanced very soon. And it's going to have to do, if this is not you, Mardell, this is someone in your life, Queen of Swords, someone speaking truth, someone who is just allowing you to be yourself. I really do see, maybe this is a friend energy, someone who's really helping you with something. It could be your local friend, Rose. Could be your other friend, Lori. Just good people in your life. Feminine energy coming in to raise awareness to help you in some way. Because, yeah, there just might be part of the early part. I'm seeing the early part of 2022. You know, again, I'm seeing this more work stuff. Work stuff is still, they're still doing what they're doing. Kind of in the early part of 2022. But let's get a clarifier on this work energy that they've got, just that unfair energy. Yeah, the devil's coming in with this. So this is you being able, you know, with the devil, a lot of times the devil is more like our ego or the way we interpret the instances or the situations that are happening to us, not for us when the devil's involved. But just realizing that this is actually happening for you, not to you. You're not being punished in any way. But anything going on in that where life feels unfair, things feel unfair, remember, you're getting that justice this year. So things will even out by March. I'm seeing by March. And by this year, I mean 2022, obviously, because March of 2021, long gone. And kind of thank goodness. Like, I'm ready for 2022. I don't know about you guys. All right, what else from Mardell? Yes, you are putting the past behind you. This is the death of one old version of you, or just the death of just having to live life the way you do. Because I'm seeing this as a, yes, I'm seeing this as a positive death, not like a physical, negative, scary death. Because we got the sun to clarify the death card. Absolutely. This is leaving behind one way of living and operating and replacing it with another. So later part of the year, things are really shaping up, really brightening up. June onward is just going to be magical times, magical times, magical times. All right, what else for Mardell? Anything Spirit wants her to know tonight? For kind of, I'm just, I guess, looking a year ahead for Mardell. Page of Swords. So new communication. Something new you're starting. Healing energy, mental energy. So like you're starting something new in January. So I know what that is, and I think this is just the beginning of something really new. You're learning. You're excited to take the steps you're guided to take on this new journey. That I think will lead to financial gain. Let's just see what this new thing is. Yes, absolutely. Woo. You're starting something new. You're going from page to the night. There's progression here, but you're excited. You're inspired. You're magical. Spirit is helping when the wands are involved. Spirit has your back. Spirit is on and popping with what you're doing. Let's see. Anything else to clarify this big change, big trek you're going on? Yes, it's planting seeds for new financial abundance this year. Yes. Look at this. It's all three of these cards here to clarify that new thing. Very new energy. Yes. But this has the potential to turn into that 10 of Pentacles or that King of Pentacles. So let's just see for 2022, this new trek that Mardell's going on at the beginning of the year. Absolutely. You're detonating your own tower. You're no longer going to be a victim in your own life. You're detonating your own tower to be able to then give generously back. This is a healing card. This is a benefactor card. This is someone who volunteers, who is constantly there for others. But also I'm seeing Spirit being there for you, other people being there for you, other people stepping in to help you grow and heal and move forward in life as well. Because remember, it's all about this, balancing out this Libra energy. And you are a Libra moon, so this is going to feel very mentally fulfilling, not so much mentally challenging like we had with this victimhood and just that ego, that devil energy involved. You're balancing out your mind, your that mental energy is not so focused on all the things that have gone wrong, but all the things that will go right and have been going right. All right, let's get one more. We're going to go to the Moonology manifestation. Anything else Mardell needs to know for 2022? Here we go. Step into your power. Yes, and attune to the divine, which absolutely. It really does take you stepping into your power to be able to fully attune to the divine. And that's exactly what you're going to be doing. And with the Aries here, Aries would be your 6th house. So this is going to be a step in your day-to-day work operation, your job, your routine. You're stepping into your power in your job. Probably most likely by taking on another job, one that feels very fulfilling to you, much more than that kind of left out in the cold kind of victim energy of the current job that you're working. But you attuning to the divine, attuning to the divine, asking your guides and angels and crossover loved ones to help you, to point you in the right direction, to point out when those seeds of opportunity are ripe and ready for you to pluck out of the sky and plant your dreams upon. Yes. And then we have on the back of the deck, reflect on your priorities. So Spirit's showing me, Mardell, you making a list. Sorry, my nose keeps itching, but I know that means good luck. So like, I'm not mad at it. Good luck for Mardell, coming in hot. But you're reflecting on your priorities. So Spirit wants you to get a piece of paper or even just type it out on your computer. But a lot of times handwritten is even more powerful than just typing it out. But reflecting on your priorities, writing down what are your priorities in life? What are your values in life? And where do you see yourself going? And what direction, what are your goals? What are your dreams, your desires, your wishes, your plans? Writing it all out and then asking Spirit to come along with you, beside you. I mean, they already are, but you asking them for help, asking them to point you in the right direction. Because a lot of times, like I was saying at the beginning of this live stream, even I sometimes forget to ask Spirit to help me out. And I think I got to do it alone. And I'm working very hard and nothing's happening. And then I'm like, oh, wait, Spirit, can you help me? And then it's like floods of just forward momentum really tend to happen when I ask that. So yes, Mardell, good stuff, good stuff. All right, let me get all these put away. And then we're going to get into mystery person. Which Lori knows who that is, so we'll leave it at that. All right. Hello, Aster. Welcome. Oh, I pulled a lot of cards from Mardell. There we go. We've got them all put back. Okay. So, let me just double check we hadn't had any other donations. Okay. So, Mystery Person is next, and then Jamie Wilson. I'm going to timestamp for Mystery Person. 10940. 10940. Okay. Here we go, Mystery Person. All right. Two already want to come out. Okay, Mystery Person is walking away from something that is no longer emotionally fulfilling them. They are ready to move in a direction where, yeah, even if this is something they put a lot of blood, sweat, tears, and hard work into, this Mystery Person is just ready to cut ties with certain things in their life and move forward. And it's going to be this sense of justice. And I know this Mystery Person has Libra in their chart. So this person is very ready to move forward and leave behind those toxicities and do the healing that this person needs to do to move forward in life without feeling judged or not good enough, and just saying, you know what, F it, I'm doing it. That's what this person is going to be doing. All right, what else does this person need to know? Oh, yeah, there's that devil energy. There's brokenheartedness. So there's going to be some heartbreaking things that Mystery Person is leaving behind this year. Things that this person would never dream of leaving behind, but they know it's right because they're no longer playing in this devil ego. They're no longer playing in the 3D. They are ready to level up to 5D, really enhance their spirituality, really enhance being that healing light in this world, and just doing everything that they know to do to really create that abundance and that legacy. Leaving a legacy of love on this planet is what this person was born to do, but the person isn't able to do it in certain instances that are going on currently in the life. Wow. What else for Mystery Person? Wow. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, yeah. This person may have to stand up for their beliefs or feel like they have to almost beat people over the head. Like, this is why I'm doing this. This is why this is happening. And this is happening. And this is happening. Certain people in their life might get with the program and realize, okay, then I guess I better level up. But other people in the life might just be like, yeah, ain't worth it. Ain't worth it. I'm out. And that's fine, because that actually kind of helps this person just move forward even more. And with the Queen of Pentacles, this person's actually going to be making a lot more money this year, not feeling so limited by the time and effort and resources. And even what this person does for a living, there's just a level up going on here. And there is excitement, there's celebration, there's coming together of soul family, soul sister, soul brother energy, high vibe tribe kind of energy, where people are coming together to celebrate and create a community. I'm really seeing a community aspect to what this person's doing this year. Let's see what else for Mystery Person. New beginnings, absolutely. So Mystery Person's starting something new at the beginning of the year and really excited to see where this journey is going to take them. Let's just get some clarity on this new beginning that this person's taking. This new leap of faith. Woo, I'm dropping selenite. Yeah, this person is healing. This person's releasing a lot of that past baggage. And, you know, any person knowing that they're going to level up, they know at the same time it's a very silver lining. It's very bittersweet, because that also means there's a lot that needs to be left behind, because we are only this big of people. We only have this many hours in a day. And if we're going to be trying to do the same old and try to get new results, it's just not going to happen. So this person realizes there are certain habits, there are certain ways this person spends time that they just can't do anymore. Certain people they entertain the toxicity with, they can't do this anymore. Yep, selenite drop. This person has to level up. This person feels tethered currently and is just doing everything that they can to just level up. But also, in the release of this old trauma toxicity, this person is reuniting with their own divinity, their own purity, their own soul mission, their purpose, the growth that they are here to do in 2022. Get one more or just a couple more maybe on this new beginning for this person. Yeah, this person's taking action and this person is breaking on out of that cocoon. Currently, though, I really do see this person is more in almost at this point like a caterpillar stage, ready to then go into the cocoon for this new beginning. And by June, going into July, August, that's really when this action's about to take place. Okay, one more for mystery person. Let's get some self-care because this mystery person definitely needs some self-care with all that they have going on. Whoa! All right, these two. Yeah, I think those are the two that flip. I think, yes, okay. Ooh, so we've got choice and invitation. Very interesting. Calm, love, kindness, beauty, joy, hope, fun, adventure are written there. The words you speak are an invitation to life, a request to bring energy into form. Choose your words wisely. So this person's going to have a pretty big level up with the way they communicate, but I'm really actually seeing this with the way they communicate in their own mind, in their own head. Because we did have that devil card coming out too. Their own ego telling them they're not good enough. That imposter syndrome, just that they deserve just as much as anyone else to step into this new beginning, to transform their life, and to really know that they're supported by spirit and even those in their lives. Maybe certain people in their lives are falling away because they just don't get this person anymore. But other people in their lives, they're stepping up to the plate and they're ready to level up as well. We've got the choices card here. So worry less about making the right choice and more about being strong enough to handle any outcome. And I really do think this is tied back for mystery person. Not only to that devil energy, but also the 3 of Swords and the 8 of Cups. Because this person knows there's a very difficult choice on the horizon that needs to be made. But this person is strong enough to handle any outcome and not to worry about, is this the right choice? Is this the wrong choice? Because that's up to spirit. Because spirit's presenting this choice, this level up point. Because there's certain people that just can't, or maybe they will eventually get with it, but there's just certain people that aren't it anymore for mystery person. And it's not that these people are bad. It's just this mystery person feels maybe tethered or held back by spending so much time with certain people that are just holding them back. Wow. Oh my gosh, mystery person. I feel for you. You're doing some good things, though. You're leveling up. You're getting with it. You're not holding yourself back anymore. You got this. All right. Sending so much love to mystery person. Oh, I put that one in upside down. There we go. That's what we need. All right. So up next, we got Jamie Wilson. Jamie, go ahead and post your question. And then Marlene, Val will be next. And then we just got another donation from Ivana Intuitive. If she will let us know who she is here in the chat, I will definitely get you on the list, my dear. Okay. So Jamie Wilson. Oh, there's Ivana Intuitive. Awesome. I have you on my list. We're just trucking right on through. Oh, Pika Lee just joined us. Hello, Pika Lee. I will add you to the list as well, my dear. Let me go ahead and add Pika Lee. And then we'll get into Jamie's question. Take a drink of my water. Okay. I'm going to shuffle these since we had a lot of cards coming out in the last couple readings there. All right. But Lori always donates like way above and beyond. So I feel like anyone, even if she's donating for other people, I want to give Lori and the other people their money's worth. All right, who are my main guides? Is my grandma Mary with me a lot? Okay, what do they want to tell me about my current life and past life? Okay. So we'll see how much we can get into one reading. But let's just see who your main guides are. Ooh, well, there's a lot of divine feminine energy with you. And there is one guide. Ooh, that's some clarification. There is one guide specifically, Divine Feminine, that is very. I see two Divine Feminines coming in as almost equal strongholds to you, but I'm really seeing this Divine Feminine showing up a lot of times in a more how do I put it? Uh, like they want to be seen more, or they want you to know they exist more than this other divine feminine. This other divine feminine is just sending you lots of love and giving you very subtle clues and hints. But this divine feminine, she's just like, I'm going to make sure Jamie gets this message. Okay, ready? Mic drop. I mean, this is the one that really brings the thunder and lets you know. She may speak to you a lot through pick a card readings or runes, crystals, possibly. Maybe you connect to her through, I'm seeing yellow and white crystals. Could be selenite, could be calcite, could be citrine. I'm hearing bumblebee jasper as well. Oh, you're so sweet, Lori. Ooh. And then we've got a King of Pentacles. So there is a masculine guide that comes through to help you with your material world, your finances, your abundance, just everything you're wanting to manifest. This and citrine would be a great stone to have to really channel or have this guide close at hand. It's interesting. This guide here, I'm seeing as a very earthy kind of energy, but I'm also seeing kind of behind him is like Archangel Michael. So Archangel Michael works with you a lot. I'm also seeing Archangel Uriel. Archangel Zadkiel is another one. And then this guide, this is someone you've actually been incarnated with in past lives. He's showing me a past life where he was your father. And in this life, I don't know like your status with your father, if you had a good relationship with him or if it was kind of tumultuous or what. But this person's showing me, or if your father has passed away, then this could be him. I'm not sure. But to me, this feels like if it's not your father in this life, this is past life, where he's still very much playing that father role in your life in this life, even if he wasn't your father in this life. Let's just see. Yeah, this masculine energy really helps you with your burdens, those things that feel very difficult in life. So, oh, he died when you were little. Oh, there you go. So it almost feels like you're a past life because maybe it's been so long. There you go. And I think I knew that. I think I knew that, but just forgot. Yeah, because this is a very childlike person here in this Ten of Wands. So it may have been very difficult growing up without him, but he's letting you know I'm here. I've been with you every step of the way. I'm especially when you're really struggling to go through something, he's there. Especially around your birthday or those milestones in life that you really want to celebrate, he's definitely there. It's interesting because this is earth energy, but I'm seeing you connect to him through storms, through lightning, thunder, rain. I'm getting chills now, so there's something to do with being in a storm. You makes you feel really close to him or really alive in your own life. Let's see. And he's confirming too that he was your father in your most recent life as well. There were still, I guess, lessons you guys wanted to learn together. So you incarnated as a father daughter in this life as well. But in the life before this one, you were actually his son, not his daughter. And he actually outlived you in the life before this, but you outlived him as the daughter in this life. Wow, that's so interesting. I just want to see your reading question. Let's see. That affects you now. Oh yes, that's definitely playing in. Let's just see, because he's directing me now to the sister. I think this is past life. Yeah, you feeling like you have to defend yourself to your sister, or like you have to almost be a different version of yourself for her to approve of you or to get you or to even listen to you, because I just see her, it's like you try so hard to communicate clearly to her, and it's almost like she's like, nah, 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 I can't hear you. Like very petty, very childish, even if she is older than you. She's just very childish a lot of times with the way that she deals with you. Maybe she ghosts you sometimes, and you're just like, just communicate. It's not gonna kill you to communicate. Even if you're mad at me, tell me, like, don't be like that. Yeah. I'm getting major chills now. So I think this is something your dad really wants to help you with. Yeah, because it's breaking your heart. Like, this is breaking your heart. And I don't know if maybe that when you guys were young, she found your journal and read it to people, or I don't know. There's just this energy of almost deception. Um, like she told someone your secrets when I'm seeing like below the age of 18. But this is something that's always stuck with you, that you really felt deceived by her, that you had to kind of prove yourself to her every turn of the way, every which way. And that's not fair. But let's just see if your dad has any advice about this situation. Yeah, King of Wands. So your dad's wanting to say, call on him for help. Six of Cups, childhood, something to do with childhood, something that happened in childhood, um, that really put her. Because I'm really seeing that she might be jealous of you. There's something that happened in childhood where she felt less than you. Um, just toxicity. There's a lot of toxicity with her. But this would have to be you just living your life and taking control of your own life. And, maybe, yeah, it's going to take a lot of work to ever get her on your page. But your dad's saying, remember the good times if there were any. Just really remember the good times and maybe just let her go with love. And just see, a lot of times too, when we make a decision to just, cut the ties, cut the cords, send people away with love, it's almost like they feel that tug on the cord or the connection. And when you take, lights out on that connection, it's almost like they're like, but wait, I wasn't done with that. And then they start coming back into your life. We're just so old now. I wish she would get over the jealousy. Yeah. Yeah. I think there's still a lot of healing you're doing to realize that you're not this bad guy that she's painted you out to be with other people, or to make you feel bad for just being yourself. Um, yeah, just separating yourself and just doing your own hard work to heal the wounds that she created in you, or that you created in her, because even though sometimes we can be the victim, there's things we've said or done or not said that we know we should have. And just forgiving yourself for any roles you've played in this relationship with her, and just sending her on her way with love. And I think that she will eventually come around, maybe not in the full capacity of the way that you're hoping, but there is some sort of reconciliation in your guys' future. Again, I don't know that it is going to be like, oh, we're besties now, but like at the very least, you can love each other without major judgment. But let's just see. Moving forward and healing this connection with Jamie's sister. Yeah, yeah. And it's like, I think you've put her first a lot and she's never put you first. But this is, this to me, even though it says put others first, I'm seeing you put yourself first in this connection. Because we got the 47 here, or sorry, 43, which adds up to 7, which is introspection, going within, doing the self love, self care thing, and, just allowing her to do what she's going to do because she's going to do it anyway. And just loving, you don't have to hate her or be mad at her, but just be courageous too. And it's interesting too. We got 2 orange. I don't know. Are they all orange? No, they're not. There's green. So I'm really seeing this resonate with the creative chakra, the like the solar plexus, the sexual energy that you have to create. And it's interesting because the Ace of Wands fell off the deck, which interesting because it's like buried. Creative inspiration. I think that's where the root of this jealousy comes in. She was very intimidated by your creativity growing up. Even if you don't feel particularly creative, there's something you did or just a way you presented yourself, maybe even your looks, that really turned her jealous. I don't know. Let's just see if we can get any word of advice to how to heal this. Any word of advice to heal this for Jamie and her sister. Dare to be happy and invest in your spirit. You're just going to have to get selfish with your energy, let her go with love. And if she decides to come back around and love you authentically, great. If not, ain't nothing you can really do, because it's all about her deciding, okay, I'm going to stop being petty now. So just put that effort and action, because we got 26, which adds up to 8, putting action toward being happy with or without her in your life. And investing in your own love, your own spirit, your own spiritual path, your own self-love, your own self-care, and just, not being stuck up towards her, but at the same time, not letting her do what she does, and just be courageous to move in a direction that may not involve her for a while. Yeah, start anew. And maybe that's solo for a while, because it's like, yeah, these people are still in their life, but not like all up in front with them. It's like you're kind of going your own way for a little while, which, that's okay. We can do that sometimes. And sometimes that may threaten people and they may get worse for a while, but like if you're not allowing them to take a table at the front row seat of your life or a chair at the table of your life, pretty much what they say or do won't affect you so much anymore. Yes, you are so welcome, Jamie. Absolutely. I'm glad it helped. I'm glad it resonated. And I don't know if there's a way your mom's involved or could be involved in bridging the gap, or maybe your mom, without knowing it, or maybe even knowingly, facilitated this jealousy with your sister to you. Maybe your mom was always saying how beautiful you were, how creative you were, and that really triggered your sister. Yeah. Wow. Oh my gosh. I can relate a little too, but my sister's younger. But her and I are working to make a much better relationship. Okay. So up next, we've got Marlene. Val, go ahead and post your question, my dear, and then Ivana Intuitive, and then Pika Lee, and then we will end it off with Cheyenne. I'm wondering if there's any message wanting to come through for me. I haven't been feeling myself lately. I feel every area of life is a little off, so whatever Spirit wants to focus on is good. Okay, here we go. For Marlene, Val, anything Spirit wants to focus on to really help her not feel so off. Just bring that light back to her life. Oh, good things are coming in. Yes, we've got some progression coming in. Look at this. We've got the Page of Cups. So new creative inspiration. Could be news of a new child coming into the family. Doesn't have to be you. Could be extended family. Or also could even just be like love. New love coming in as well. Doesn't always have to be romantic love, but it can be. But just a renewed sense of love of life, love of self, passion for life. And just wanting to be more creative, more carefree, more go with the flow, more happy, more bubbly, more youthful, just doing all the things that can kind of tune into that inner child. This is very much an inner child card. Of all the cards in the tarot, this to me is the most inner child-like. Also pairing it up with the Six of Cups, but we also have progression from the Page to the Knight of Pentacles. So whatever you're doing here with all those things we were talking about, and also emotionally just feeling really good. And I don't even think, Marlene, this is something you really have to try too hard for. It's just coming in for you. It could start with hearing some really good news. Maybe even just about the things going on in the world. Like the world just, like the lightening of the load just seems to lift just a little bit. And then you can start moving forward. Sometimes, though, the Knight of Pentacles is that very slow and steady, very slow moving knight, but like slow and steady is, I think, what you need. You need just something to step out of your regular comfort zone, but not like you're jumping full force into something completely new, but you're just kind of slowly shifting gears a little bit. Let's see what else is going on for Marlene, Spirit. Yeah, your hard work is going to pay off. So all of that stuff you've been up to, especially financially, you've got 3 pentacles of your 4 cards. So balance, having to balance your finances, having to maybe pull back in certain areas and save money or budget better. Maybe you kind of had a wake-up call with your financial situation this year, meaning 2021, because we have a cat here that's about ready to take things off the rails, but maybe you were really working hard, really balancing it out, and then an unexpected expense came in and you're just like, but what I want you to know, Marlene, is if you are having some issues in that area, things are going to look up much sooner than you think, actually. But I really do see this as your hard work from past deeds paying off, even past life karma coming in to really assist you at this time and help you out in some way. Okay, let me grab the whole deck because there's still 2 cards on the table here. There we go. Okay. What else is coming in? Oh, love you, Lori. Merry Christmas. I will see you tomorrow at our mentor session. Ooh, we have Joyful Muse, Inspiration, and then Completion, Closing a Door. Wow, all that stuff we were talking about at the beginning, Marlene. Look at this. This is all that creativity and passion. Um, you are feeling very inspired. Could have to do with music or painting or just any creative endeavor. Just even doing your makeup every day, if that's what you enjoy doing, could be considered creative. But yeah, just creating a new way to operate in your life because you do have a door closing. There is some completion coming, big changes coming, but to me, these feel like changes you already know you need to make, or they're not going to come as any surprise. This is not surprising. You already know. They're just certain things just don't resonate anymore, and you're going to slowly, again, sort of slowly move away from those, close those doors, and then those new doors will start opening. Um, but yeah, with the number 33, you may be seeing a lot of the number 33. Also, the number 555, you may be seeing a lot of that coming up. Let's see what else is going on for Marlene. We got lots of cards flying. Okay, we got two. So, wow, you are expanding and you are achieving. And again, with the progression, you're going from the 9 to the 10, you went from the page to the knight. There's forward momentum here. This is good stuff. Specifically with anything you've been working toward. Remember, you do have that hard work paying off with that nine of pentacles, if I can grab it. It's hiding. There it is. Okay. Yeah, that 9 of pentacles, and you are achieving something. Could even be in your finances. Capricorn does rule the natural 10th house. But yeah, also expansion. Jupiter energy with Sagittarius here. You're just really expanding your work, or maybe the ways you make money. Maybe you're working your regular job, but then you're finding a side hustle, or maybe some sort of creative endeavor you're doing, or just something that makes you feel really good. Could even just be a hobby, but it's expanding your life, and it's really helping your like mental health and your just sense of purpose and fulfillment in life, which is exciting because abundance doesn't always have to look like coin dropping into our hands from the work that we're currently doing. It could look like someone donating something to you or giving you a gift. It could look like people spending more time with you, quality time, people you actually want to spend time with. It could look like all sorts of things. It doesn't always have to come in the way of just finances. But I do see finances picking up for you this year, so that's good. What else for Marlene? Smoke and mirrors. So yeah, this closing door, they're really tying it to this. So there's illusions going on, deception maybe, or just you're not seeing the full picture of reality with someone or something going on in your life, that you are seeing through it. I'm seeing by February, you will be able to see through something that your intuition has been on with all along, but maybe the physical evidence wasn't quite lining up with this person or this situation. But by February, you're like, yeah, I definitely know that's not for me anymore, and you're closing the door on it. It could look like something as simple as a supplement you've been taking, or I don't know, just a way you've been spending a lot of your time. Maybe you've been watching a lot of things um, that don't really make you feel good. That could be the news, that could be like horror movies. I don't know. Just spending a lot of time, paying attention to something that's not really serving your soul. And I see you seeing through that very soon and closing the door on that to go in a direction that does serve your soul. I love that. Don't know what it is up with me. Maybe I'm just feeling the change. Yeah, I think you will be feeling this change at least come like they're showing me by the 30th of this month, you're going to start really noticing this like level of excitement, like this really big feeling of excitement. And you're like, oh, I'm getting chills now. So spirit is helping facilitate this for you, Marlene. Just this feeling of excitement. You're excited about something, and there's nothing like on your radar, nothing you can quite point to that you're excited about, but like it's just this feeling that overwhelms you as you're just doing mundane things in life. Um, so by the 30th, kind of going into the new year, you're gonna just feel really excited about something, even if you don't know what that is yet. I get this happen to me once in a while, and it's hard to put into words what that feeling is like, but it's almost like you just know something good is coming, but you don't know what it is. You don't know how you know that, but you just know it. And that's part of the smoke and mirrors, is maybe that illusion is lifting so you can actually feel something good coming in. I want to get one more. I'm really drawn over here to the crystal deck. So let's see for Marlene. Anything else she needs to know just to make all these areas of life feel a little better. I got chills still. Go with the flow. Yeah, so again, this isn't something you're gonna have to try really hard to go out there and seek. It's gonna find you. You're just gonna be flowing with that river of life, and here comes this thing floating right on next to you, and you can just reach out and grab it. This is nothing you're gonna have to work strenuously to go find or seek out. It is seeking you. What you seek is seeking you right now. One more for Marlene. Yeah, just go with the flow. Just use your intuition in every step of the way, each moment of every day, and then get crystal clear. You're getting that clarity. This is very Ace of Swords energy as well. Um, you're going to know exactly what it is you're excited about very soon. That clarity's coming. I love this pairing it up with that smoke and mirrors we had earlier. That illusion is lifting, and you're going to see clearly. I just heard the song, I Can See Clearly Now the Rain Is Gone. So if you felt a little low and maybe almost depressed or sad about just the way life is going, listen to that song. I Can See Clearly Now the Rain Is Gone. I don't know that that's the name of it, but yeah. I'm sure many people know that song. You can even just search the lyrics and it'll come up. There just might be a message in that song in those lyrics for you, Marlene. Thanks again for your donation. Happy holidays. All right, Ivana Intuitive, it is your turn, my dear. And then Pika Lee is on deck. Awesome, Marlene, yes. Oh, Ro is still in her crib, but she'll be babbling for the next hour probably. My mic will pick that up. Oh, no. That's how Boston used to be. But he was like totally content. Like if he was crying or something, I would definitely be in there and be like, okay, let's get you settled down. But like he would just talk to himself. Or maybe not just to himself. Maybe he's talking to his guides. I don't know. But he would, and even in the morning, if I would go in there, he would like insist on, I would hear him kind of waking up on the monitor, usually about 5:30. Both my kids were early birds and still are. I'm not, but they are. So I have to be. But yeah, but with Boston, like until he was 2 years old, he just needed that first hour of the day to just be by himself. He did not want to be changed. He did not want to eat. He did not want me to come get him right away, right when I noticed he was awake. The times that I would, he would just fuss and he just wanted some alone time. So I just learned for probably a year and a half, probably closer to a year, because he was probably about a year old when he started doing that. Because I think he was 8. No, he was 10 months old when we moved him. Finally, I mean, we should have done it way earlier, but like, I just couldn't at the time move him from his bassinet. It was a pretty big kind of like pack and play size bassinet, but like higher up. And then when he was 10 months old, he was weird. He wanted to be swaddled till he was 10 months old. We swaddled him until we moved him into this room, which was his nursery. And then the other boy was born. We moved them both downstairs, so it was a bigger room. But yeah, he just needed that time to babble and get it out by himself. And he'd do that at night sometimes too, but definitely every morning. It's so funny. All right, looking for a reading focusing on career as I would like to take an entirely new direction. Should I? Timing, spirit guide message. Yes. Okay, let's see. Sorry. Oh, nose is itching again, Avalon Intuitive. Good luck coming. So I think you're going to need to listen to your intuition on this, but let's get some clarity or help with her intuition. Yeah, there may have been something in the past that was very heartbreaking, or maybe the direction your current path is taking you feels very out of your control in some way, or just like you're not getting what you're putting in right now, and it feels very disheartening or very heartbreaking. Could have even been an ex or someone you left behind that was a very big part of your life while you were doing kind of this thing you're still kind of doing, that is maybe tainting that energy of what you've got going on right now. But wow, yes, past issues at work, yeah. And then I got chills now, because this is, what did I say about you trusting your intuition? We got that very intuitive queen here, pregnant with a new opportunity, pregnant with possibility. Absolutely. The thing you're thinking that you want to take an entirely new direction on, do it. Do it. Yes, yes, yes. This is a major yes for you. Do it. Could involve a water sign, or if you have whatever water placements you have in your chart. Even if your water houses are empty, just look to the water trine in your chart, because these will be the 3 houses that you can really lean on to really lean into your intuition to know exactly what your next steps are. I think you already have an idea or a plan. Spirit's also showing me that you're going to have some like precognitive or very intuitive dreams. So if you don't already dream journal, just if you have some dreams that you remember like key things to, write them down. Even if you're just writing them in the notes app of your phone or on a journal or a notebook, do it. Yes, yes, because where you're at now, like you're feeling left out, you're feeling like just bad vibes, just not good stuff. You're almost like an outsider looking in or feeling like that. I don't think you actually are, but maybe the vibe around the place is making you feel that way. But look, you're taking action in a new inspired direction. So this intuition that you've got going on and this new path that you're looking to take, this was divinely guided, divinely inspired by one of your guides specifically to really help you level up in your spiritual practice, in your just your sense of purpose and what you're here to do on this planet. Because you have the victory, you've got public recognition, you've got success, fame, possibly. If you have any public platforms, this could look like a major elevation of these platforms coming up. 2022 is going to be a really big year for you to, at the very least, set a new foundation for whatever this new path is for yourself. Let's see if we can tune into some timing. Sometimes spirit gives us timing and sometimes they don't. Usually they don't. And when they say soon, they could mean up to like 3 years, I've noticed. That's exactly how it is at work. Awesome to hear the new direction is divinely inspired. Yes. Okay. Yes. Look, you got a yes, which is funny because we're like, what, when? And they're like, yes. Well, when, spirit? Yes. But the swords are very quick moving. So you can tune into this anytime. Starting now if you would like. Get going on it. You got a yes, you've got clarity coming in, new communication. This is divine communication. And it will show up as thoughts that you feel like are your own thoughts. You're like, wow, I had such a good idea. But your guides are kind of almost like, sure you did. That was us. But especially if this divinely inspired idea felt like just such a powerful and organic thought to you, or maybe like a, not organic, but like a, like it just took over. Like it just felt like, wow, yes, I need this. I'm gonna do this. Um, this is a big yes. This is a do it. Do it yesterday if you can. Just get going on it. This is so exciting. Um, yeah, and their message to you is, yeah, we've been sending you these inspirations. You work on it every free moment you've got. That's exactly how it was at work. Awesome to hear it. Yeah, divinely inspired. I want to get one more from tarot. The sun. Here comes the sun. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Yes. Listen to that song. The Beatles. Here comes the sun. All right. Let's go over here. Any other guidance from spirit for Avalon Intuitives? This is exciting. Yes, it's exactly how it came over you. There you go. Yep, that's just your clarification or your validation. You're in the flow. Look at that. The meandering pathway. And the number 24 adds up to 6. And the 2022 year, 2 plus 2 plus 0 plus 2 equals 6. Because zeros don't add up to anything. So 2022 is going to be a year you can really get in the flow state and really flow into that recognition and feeling not just part of the in crowd, but like the one everyone's gathering around to listen to or to come to or connect to. All right. And then beauty. So wood nymph, beauty. So I don't know if this endeavor or this new path you're wanting to take does have to do more with women or the beauty industry in some way. Even if it doesn't, I'm just hearing the word aesthetic. So like there's this very specific aesthetic that you're hoping to achieve with this new path, and you're going to be able to hit your mark. You're going to be able to do it exactly the way. And I just got major chills again. You're so ready for the next step. I'm excited for you. That is so cool. And then we have chaos. So yes, this transition just might be a little stormy, a little chaotic, but this is nothing you can't handle. This is you. I'm really seeing, of course, your guides are looking over you, but I'm almost seeing you. Your higher self is the one really like detonating this tower of your own life. It's almost like this this past job, this last thing you've been involved in, or your current thing you're involved in, really does need to fall away so that you can step into this new energy. And chaos, the number 5 was associated with chaos, conflict, controversy, and 2021 added up to a year 5. Ooh, this one wants to come out, and this one. Okay, what do we got? Stability, yes. So through all that chaos, even if it's shaking up that tower, you're building something new and stable in its place. And it feels so much better than where you were before. And then enlightenment. So this is definitely a spiritual path, or this path that you're currently thinking of going on has a much more spiritual basis than the one you're coming from. Much more spiritual basis. Wow. I hope that resonated. I want to get one more. We're going to go to this Queen of the Moon Oracle. One more to tie this all up. Any other messages from Avalon and Ivana? Why don't I say Avalon? Interesting. Ivana. Realization. Yeah. You have a new creative realization. This keyhole, it's like you don't even need the key. You are the key. You're the one stepping through the hole to the next portal. I'm seeing like portals, leveling up vibrationally. Wow. Yes. Really sparked you. It totally resonated. It really sparked you to hear this. Well, I'm glad, because on the back of the deck, there's generosity and success. So yeah, your generous heart. I think there's a lot of generosity that you give to other people through whatever this new path is. And it's going to be rewarded because you will be successful. You will be known. You will be heard about in good ways. Like people will be talking about you in good ways and recommending your new path, whatever it is. People will be recommending you. Like, you won't even have to advertise, is what I'm hearing, because people are going to be recommending you left and right. Oh my gosh. That's exciting. I'm so happy for you. I'm just loving the readings we've had the last couple live streams. They've just been on a whole other level. And I am here for it. 2022 better help us spiritual people out a little bit. This has been a rough road. It's been a rough road for us spiritual people in the 3D world. All right. So up next, we got Pika Lee. Pika Lee, go ahead and post your question. I'm just itch my nose again. All that good luck coming in for everybody makes my nose itch. All right. Sorry, I had to send a quick text. I didn't even turn my ringer off tonight. Okay. So, Pika Lee, we're going to use the Vice Versa Tarot that Lunar gifted me. Hello, Cha-Cha. Welcome. Good to see you. Hope everything's going well. Oh, I'm so glad that you're smiling and excited. I'm excited for, like, I can feel that excitement because I'm feeling excited now. And I'm like, gonna go do myself a reading when this whole thing's over, tap into some of that amazing, exciting energy I'm feeling. Love it. All right. I'm gonna put that one over here. So Pika Lee's turn, and then after that, we've got Cheyenne, who is not here. I will timestamp her reading. And I'm pretty sure she left me the question, which I think I saw was something about a past life. So we will do a past life reading tonight at some point. Turn this Vice Versa Tarot over. And over. I'm enjoying life and so many celebrations going on with friends and family. I'm curious to see my future love interest is how my future love interest is doing. I'm really feeling his divine feminine. Oh, this divine feminine energy. All right, let's feel into this for Pika Lee. Ooh, 8 of Wands. It's kind of the reversed part of it. So yeah, I'm seeing maybe things aren't moving forward for you to come into union with him as fast as you would like, because things are going well and Spirit's really showing me that you deserve some time to just be single and feel the love from everyone around you, to really let it sink in and you realize that you don't need someone to complete you, which I think you already know, but like you're really learning that maybe for the first time ever. Um, but it's almost like once you learn that lesson that you are just whole and complete and happy and loved all on your own without some partner. Um, that's when they're going to bring him in. But you're still kind of, this looks very stormy, but this to me just almost reads as this is very quick moving. This maybe is a little slower. I'm not reading any doom and gloom into that. But let's just see like how he's doing right now. Yeah, we have the Chariot. So he's moving forward. I really see this as career stuff. He's looking to secure some sort of position above where he's currently at, and it's pretty much his. They just have to dot some I's and cross some T's and wait. I'm seeing maybe February or March. They're waiting for some, I don't know, like a new quarter or a budget or something to go through for him to be able to finally secure that new position, or maybe a contract. There's something with a contract that's running out that he can then sign and have a whole new deal on it. And then we have the 9 of Wands. So yeah, he's put in the paces. He's put in the blood, sweat, tears to really prove himself. And of course, this is a card of success. So he's proven how dedicated and worthy he is at his job. And oh my God, yes, I love being by myself. It took me a while even to be open to dating, and every date happened by accident. Yeah. But I really do see this one might happen by accident too, in a way, but like in a good way. Yeah, and then Knight of Cups. So it's like he's moving away from something, because it's kind of the back end of the Knight of Cups. So he's moving away from something that was very difficult, pairing it up with that 9 of Wands, something that was very difficult. This to me feels like it's in his personal life. He's still working toward his healing journey, moving away, licking his wounds, overcoming some emotional baggage that was going on in his past. And he's just on a whole new trajectory. He's focused on himself, focused on his work right now, and he's in the zone right now. All right. And then we have the Knight of Wands. Yes, he really is. He's just moving away from past things, the past position at work, maybe even past versions of himself, because he's really done a lot of like self development, really trying to do more just like things to really create that foundation of success in his life. I'm seeing him wanting to do, maybe he's started working out or just having a better morning routine, and he's just continuing to move in a direction where he feels more in control of his own life. I felt that, that 2020 and this year for me. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, you'll cherish that. Yep. All right, what do we got? What do we got? Oh, yes, we do. The Lovers. And we got the front end, the good end of this. So he is making a choice very soon. And by very soon, that's spirit standards. So who knows how long that's actually going to be. But very soon, he's going to be making the choice to put himself out there. I'm seeing maybe by July of 2022, almost at 2021, 2022, he's going to put himself back out there. At least like emotionally, maybe not like he's putting himself on dating apps or anything. I don't really see him going that route. He's very traditional in the way he wants to meet someone. He doesn't want to meet someone online, but if he does meet someone online, it's not going to be like through a dating site, if that makes sense. He wants to like court someone. He wants to meet them and really take his time getting to know someone. Like he's not just here for a one night deal or whatever. He's looking to really invest himself in someone. And I think that's exactly what you need, because that's what you haven't been getting lately, but that's what you give others, Pikalee. So you deserve that queen status, someone who's going to chase you, not that you're running, not when you find him and you're like, whoa, hello there. Ain't no running on your end, but definitely someone who's going to cherish you and bend over backwards to spend every moment that he's not busy doing other things with you. And that's exactly what you deserve, queen. Yes, you do. And then we have prosperity and justice. So yeah, he's getting that raise, that promotion. Things are going to go through just fine, and he's really getting a lot more balance in his life, a lot of justice at work. You know, his hard work is paying off, and yeah, he's just living the dream for a while and really feeling himself, which he deserves to. He's been through some stuff too. Let's just see anything else Spirit has. How Kikali's soulmate dude is doing. Ooh, there's a lot going on. Yeah, those hard times that he had been through really did break him open to this new awareness of his inner self, of his spiritual journey even. And I know I think he probably I'm really seeing like a religious mother. um she's not religious like she's, you know, going to be quoting the Bible and that kind of thing, but like she's got a very strong faith. And maybe he doesn't quite believe the way she does, but like he's got also a very strong faith that there is more than just this realm, this reality. Like when we die or whatever, like he knows that there is something after that. He's always known that. But I think these rough times he's hit recently, he's really just leaned into his more spiritual side, and really asking the universe without really even knowing he's asking the universe for help and for direction and guidance. Yes, because he's healing the heart. Look at that. The number 23 adds up to 5. So he's making a lot of changes with the way he shows up for himself and for others as well. And then we've got smoke and mirrors. This one came out earlier. So he's closing out those cycles of limiting beliefs, of thinking, oh, there's no one out there for me. It's all going to be these same types of girls and whatever. But he's not looking for girls. He's looking for a queen now. And then uncharted sea. So you're going to be, I'm really seeing this as you. You're going to be that new beginning for him. That 46 adds up to 10. That new beginning, just taking things to the depths, to the mysteries, just going beyond anything he's ever gone before in a deep connection. Because I think he's had a lot of shallow connections, even though he wants to have those deep connections. And maybe a lot of the women he's been involved with were just looking for those shallow connections, or there was one particularly that was looking for a deeper connection with him, but she actually had him and then some other guy, and kind of almost was, without letting your guy know that she had someone else as well, was almost pitting them against each other energetically, and she ended up going with the other guy. But it had nothing to do with how amazing he's not. I mean, because he is. It's just she was looking for some coin. She was looking for a sugar daddy, and like he doesn't deserve to have to do that. So Spirit kind of led her a different direction. Oh wow. Wow. That's beautiful though. He's just healing. He's moving away from those past hurts and just moving somewhere, maybe physically moving. I keep saying moving, moving, moving. Maybe he's actually moving to a new place where, you know, he's in alignment with being able to finally have that queen to his king. Yes. Of course it's the sugar daddy. Of course it is, Ethan. Of course it is. Oh my goodness, right? Craziness. All right. So up next we got Cheyenne Downey, and that is it for the night. We made it, guys. We made it. All right. So I'm gonna shuffle these up. I'm really feeling the Light Sears Tarot for Cheyenne. Cheyenne 20232. 20232. Cheyenne. Okay, let's go to her question over on my email. So, hi Amanda, could you please give me info on my past life, what I worked as, and how I died particularly. I will be in bed as it will be 2 a.m. in Ireland, so could you please timestamp the reading? Yes, and hopefully I don't forget, because the last couple times I'm like, oh sure, I'll timestamp, and then I didn't, but like, I will try to remind myself. Okay, so for Cheyenne, I want to read that one more time so I have it. Info on a past life, what she worked as, and how she died. That's her two particulars about that life. And of course, I always like to tie them into what they're doing for us in this life. So a past life, what she worked as, and how she died. So let's feel into this for Cheyenne. I'm already picking up a masculine energy. All right. Wow. There we go. Yes. I'm actually seeing, Cheyenne, too, that you were a man in that life, and you were someone who, even though you were a man in that life, you were very tuned in. Oh, thank you so much, Ethan. Well, her timestamp is 2 hours, 2 minutes, 32 seconds. Yucky phlegm. Just a second. Oh, much better. Okay. Yeah. So this it's interesting because I think because you got the 6 of cups asking about a past life, this is letting us know that a lot of what you got going on in this life is actually tied to that past life. Could even have to do with a pet or a dog. This could be a soul mate, a soul dog. Yep, that's it. Thank you guys. A soul dog or a soul cat doesn't always have to be whatever pet is the one you're most likely to gravitate toward. That's going to be the way that this past life pet will come into your life. We also have the Ace of Cups. This pet could have also come into your life as a younger version of you now. If there's any particular pet that you were really close to, really loved, really felt that bond with, that could be that person, that pet person, pet. They may have felt so real to you and so connected to you that they felt like a person. Like, how is it possible for an animal to feel like a person? Well, they can. We also have the Ace of Cups. So this was about you wanting love and finding love and manifesting love in your life and being able to share your life with someone. And I think that's kind of the theme of kind of what you're going through in your life right now, just wanting to know, when is my person coming? Yes, but this is so in this past life. So you were someone who traveled. You were a delivery person. I'm seeing this is actually in the U.S. They're showing me like modern day Michigan. Interesting. But you had like a horse and carriage, and you were going from one town to another. But there was something to do with a lake. Maybe there were some, I don't know, deliveries that were coming in like from a ship or a boat on a lake, Lake Michigan, possibly. They're showing me you were in Michigan, where you would then go to the dock, and there was a crew that would load um, the carriage that you had and everything, and you would bring. They're showing me about 30 miles away, which doesn't sound like that far, but like you had a couple town stops along the way, and you would just drop goods off like at general stores, like flour. I'm seeing, sugar, flour, clothing, ammunition, all those cool things. Yeah, and this to me feels like whenever they were kind of settling or colonizing that area, that's the time frame. Probably about 20 years into these towns being established is when you were delivering these goods and bringing things. So that's what you did. You were basically a modern day delivery driver or mail person, but you would also then unload these things. Okay, so show me the strength. So you were probably Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising in that life as well. So let's tune into how Cheyenne died in that lifetime. Wow. So you died alone. You did not get married in that life, and that's why they're tying that life together with this life, where you may tune in sometimes and almost have this sense of panic, Cheyenne, that what if I never find my person? What if I die alone? What if I never, get to experience all the things I want with my forever soulmate, my forever person? And that's why this life is coming back around, because he did. Oh, that's so cool. They're showing me he did travel around with it was a dog in that life. You did travel around. Your dog was always on the coach with you, or on the deal with you, driving around, going around, making the deliveries. Everyone knew the dog. They're giving me the name Duke for the dog. So everyone's like, "Oh, old Duke's here." And when the dog died, you were just devastated, because that dog was so much a soulmate in your life, and you just felt so alone in that life. And now I'm getting chills. You did have close friends. You didn't have a lot of family. They were showing me a mother who died in your 30s. So she would have been, they're showing me she was 18 when you were born. So she would have been like 58. No, 48. If you were 30, she would have been 48. But she died when you were relatively young. You were in your 30s when she died. So, and your father died when you were young in that life, and you were an only child. They're showing me in that life. Um, and so it's interesting. You came into this life with a twin sister. So from the beginning, the promise of your life in this life, Cheyenne, was that you would never be alone. You would at least have one soulmate, one close person to you always, and that would be your twin sister, which is very lovely, very interesting. But let's see. We know you died alone, but like how? Wow. You might have died for this is interesting. They're showing me some sort of dispute with they're showing me like these guys, they've got the cowboy hats, they got the guns, they've got you kind of backed up. You're just like, hey. And then they take the money that you had collected and they shoot you and leave. Wow. And they left you behind. They left you alone. So you were outside. It was dark out. So you did get shot. Could have possibly been in the chest. We do have the heart here. So I don't know. Maybe some of those heart like flutters you get and palpitations could also have a past life connection where maybe the heart chakra is one of the harder, not just with, the physical way you died, but just feeling like you never had a love of your life. And it mostly was because of your travel. I mean, it was a life on the road. You're a modern day trucker, modern day delivery person, pretty much. And it would be hard to find someone and be able to provide for a family if you were out on the road all the time. So like you just didn't get your love in that life, but you will in this life. That's the promise of you coming in with that twin sister is you always will have love, but you also will have a love interest, a partner. Let's just get one card on the partner in this life coming in for Cheyenne. Yeah, you still, it's like you almost can't believe it at times. Like you think, oh, I would love that. And you can maybe even like fantasize about, all the things you'll do, the trips you'll go on, how your relationship will be. And then other times you're like, oh, no one will ever love me. Like, oh, I'll be alone. And you go back and forth, but no, you're promised. You're promised. I do have time for you. I always have time for you, Sandy. Absolutely. You're promised this King of Pentacles in this life. So he probably is going to be older than you. And he will be very well off financially. If he's not well off when you meet him, he's got major long-term potential to really have his, I'm even see him maybe having his own business, or he's very high up in the business that he's associated in. Wow, that's so cool. Because the energy is connecting. Oh wait, Lake Michigan. Yes, I'm getting downloads for this reading too. Well, share them. Share anything you have for Cheyenne. So Cheyenne, maybe check the chat. Lunar might have some more information for you on this life. How cool. Neat. All right, so Sandy, you will be rounding us off, rounding us up, rounding us off. Yes. Sandy. All right. So I hope that resonated for you, Cheyenne. That was so fun. Yay. I mean, it wasn't fun how you died, but like answers came through, I think. I think a lot of that's going to make sense with just the way you may have felt, just certain intuitions you may have had. And of course, that might not have been your most recent past life, but that's just the one that they chose to really highlight for you for whatever reason. And I'm out of water. So you couldn't have come at a more perfect time, Sandy. So go ahead and post your question, my dear. We'll get right into it. It was just 9:11 on my clock. I see that all the time. All right, Sandy, anything you have for a question? Oh, you were just seeing how it connected over here. Oh, some of those goods passed through Dustin's hometown. I did see her dying in a forest, tall trees surrounding it. Wow, interesting. Yeah, she could have been like on the way home or something. I don't know. Like I just saw her like backed up against something, and that like wall I could have seen might have been the coach, the driving apparatus that she was using. General for Sandy. Anything Sandy needs to know, please, Spirit. All right, what's going on for Sandy? Ooh, things are taking off quickly. Things are moving ahead very quickly. You almost feel like you have to play catch up to run to catch up to all this new energy that's coming in. I do see this is happening like before your birthday or around your birthday. Things are really starting to move forward for you, and spirit is what's leading the way. Could be a new endeavor or a new idea that you've been working on or planning for that's finally going to start moving forward in February. Let's see. Yeah, and it has to do with the King of Wands. So this could be someone who is a Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Could even be Ryan. I'm really reading like Ryan's energy with this. Something you and him are working on together is really about to take off, or you just feel like, oh, we're running out of time before we're doing this thing. We better hurry and do all these things. I'm kind of getting, but it's a very excited feeling though. Like it's very exciting. This is something you're both very happy to work on. Um, and if this isn't Ryan's energy, I did see the Three of Pentacles, so I really do think it is. But if this isn't just Ryan's energy, this is also you feeling inspired, ready to take action in a new direction or just on new projects. Having all these amazing ideas for new projects, new ways of doing business, new operations, maybe purchasing new things. Yeah, yeah, this is so interesting because we have wish fulfillment. So something you've been wishing for, you've been making a wish and you're making it happen. Look at that, your catchphrase coming in hot for you. But also there is this need to spend some time alone and some introspection, maybe really focusing on your spiritual path or just tuning into what your soul's calling you to do as well. Doesn't mean you have to go off completely in hermit mode because this energy really isn't saying that's what you're doing, but just making sure you're taking time to just be alone for a little bit, maybe just a couple hours a day to tune in, to do some self care, take care of yourself. Um, I don't know, read a book, do things you enjoy that aren't just work, work, work all the time. Um, yeah, just being able to do what you want. And then there's your wish coming true, the star. So you got the lower octave of the star and then the star itself. So make your wish and make it happen. And your wish is like happening and you're catching up to it because it's playing out and you're just like, okay, I better get busy, I'm doing the thing. But of course balancing out that energy with taking care of yourself along the way. And I really do feel like this might have to do with your health. Just really taking care of your health, being very mindful of your health. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, consult a nutritionist. So you don't technically have to consult a nutritionist, but just, being mindful of what you're consuming, not just your foods and vegetables and your water and your drinks, but like also like what are you consuming with your eyes, your attention? Because what we pay attention to, like that's how we kind of shape our reality. But I really am seeing maybe you haven't been eating as well as you should, and we all do that from time to time. And then we all know it. We all know when we're kind of off our A game with our nutrition and our diet and our exercise and all that. But then, yeah, they really want you to get on the organic food train. Doesn't mean you have to become like I don't know, like a raw vegan or anything, but just making sure that what you are eating does have some nutritional value and especially those fruits and veggies. He's really like, yeah, are my wings lettuce or are they wings? Like, just getting some more greens in your life. Yeah, and then leave a stressful situation behind and good night's sleep. So maybe there's some health concerns or something going on that have made you have some sleepless nights, or maybe some insomnia, or just not being able to sleep for some reason. But also, just leaving behind a stressful situation will help improve your health. Um, I don't know. To me, this feels like not a specific person, but just doing so much. And that's why they gave you that hermit card. Oh, you live on Cheetos. Well, that might be why he's smirking at you. Look at that. You're like, does this Cheeto look green to you? Oh, that's hilarious, Sandy. But like, you already know. Like, I'm not calling you out to like lecture you. You already know these things. But this is why the stressful situation, just being stressed out because you're so busy all the time, or just not taking the best care of yourself, this is calling you to really get in tune with what your body needs, what your soul wants you to be doing. And, because as humans, we have free will, so we can do whatever the heck we want. And our spirit's just going to have to stand by and watch it happen. But when we start feeling that call of spirit, we're like, okay, I should probably change my ways a little bit. You want a mile, I'll give you an inch, spirit. How's that? Let's see. Bit of cannibal angel there, right? Yes, because you're being called to heal. Look at this, Sandy. You're being called forward to heal. Do that healing, the emotional healing, mental, physical, emotional healing, from the healing from something from the past, moving on from something that's no longer fulfilling because you have something else wanting to take the place of whatever you've been stressing yourself out with. Because this new thing, you're supported, you're guided. This is wish fulfillment. So this isn't gonna be stressful. There may be stressful moments if you're trying to, have a launch or something of a product or a new endeavor of some sort. So there might be an element of stress, but like it's exciting stress rather than just like, oh, FML, I don't want to do this. You're very in control of your own healing, your own destiny here. There's no force needed. So you're going to have to take action to, make your wish and then make it happen. If you want good health, I don't know, a consistent diet of Cheetos is really going to help you get too far on that healthy journey. But let's just get one more, two more, I guess, three more, I guess. Yeah, wow. So listen to your intuitive feelings, divine intervention, and second opinion. So there may be something going on with your health that does require a bit of a second opinion, but this is something you intuitively already feel is kind of off, or maybe like I don't really think that's the thing. I don't really think that's the cause of this issue, or the diagnosis they gave me just doesn't sit right with me. But this is something that you've already in tune with. This is not a surprise on the horizon. This is something you're already tapped into, Sandy. But there will be some sort of divine intervention, either through some sort of surgery or it could be spiritual surgery where your higher self and your healing angels and guides come in your sleep and do some spiritual surgery to clear out some of this stuff that's weighing you down in your physical vessel. But yeah, if you don't have any surgeries scheduled, I don't see that this is going to be like a surgery that you have to go then get. No, this, if you don't have anything already on your radar right now, this looks just like a spirit, cleaning house, just going in and clearing some clutter, energetic clutter, some disease and stuff like that. They'll go in and clear it out. So you can even set that intention before one of your sleepless nights. Set that intention that your healing angels come in and heal you in your sleep, because we ask, they will provide. You make that wish, and then they will make it happen. All right, let's go to Queen of the Moon Oracle. A couple more for Sandy. Anything else Sandy needs to know? Yeah, you're making changes. You're taking action. 3 plus 5 is 8. Taking action, making these changes that you know you need to make. And these are very root chakra changes because I'm really seeing red here. I know it reads very pink in the depiction, but it's a very washed out, almost selective color kind of energy going on. So to me, it's like if they turn the saturation up on this would be a very deep red. Red is that root chakra. It is your body. It is your health, your fight or flight instincts, getting grounded, being in nature, just eating better for your body and grounding. Yeah, it's very important. Let's get one more for Sandy, please, Spirit. Okay, here it is. Will. It's going to take a lot of effort, a lot of willpower to overcome some of these things. Is that a Cheeto she's trying to put in her mouth? I see a banana on her head. Maybe you can eat a banana instead of a Cheeto. I mean, they are kind of shaped similarly. Well, I don't know. The Cheetos from my past were much smaller and more shaped like a crescent, like this. The Cheeto puffs I remember from my childhood. But I don't know, Sandy, are you more of a puff or a crunchy Cheeto girl? Anyone remember on Little Giants when the kid has I think he has his lunch up in his helmet? And the guy, he was the dad on Married with Children. I always forget his name as an actor. He was also on Third Rock from the Sun, I think. No, he wasn't. He was on, well, he definitely was on Married with Children. Yeah, oh, you're a puff. Yeah, well, then that guy would have called you a wimp. He's like, are they crunchy or puffed? And the guy goes, they're puffed. And he goes, wimp. I was just getting that. But I actually prefer puffs myself. Not that I eat a lot of Cheetos, but if I do and if they were there, I probably would eat them, and I would probably go for puffs. Yeah. Puff gang in the house. But yeah, it's going to take some willpower to change some habits, but you can do it. You're changing habits with your willpower. You can even ask your guides and angels to say, hey, come slap those Cheetos out of my hand, energetically speaking. Come make me not feel so craving of Cheetos. Help me crave bananas and lettuce and grapes and, I don't know, broccoli, whatever. Oh, I hope that resonated for you, Sandy. You're so sweet. Yeah, Cheeto Puffs are so good. They are addicting, like, totally. But here's my hot tip. You want to hear it? Oh, there's also hot Cheetos. Those are kind of good. But, like, they don't agree with me. Like, once I get to about, the stomach region, they're not a good time. But yeah, that's probably TMI. But what was I gonna say? Oh, hot tip, hot tip. Yes, breaking news, hot tips from Amanda coming in hot. No pun intended. Yes, this is a hot tip from me. If you don't buy it, you can't eat it. So I only buy things that I maybe don't want to eat, but no, they're the only things I have in the house, so I kind of have to eat them. So if I don't buy candies and processed foods, then I can't eat it. And if I have all the makings for a salad or, some healthy concoction, that's what I'm gonna have to eat instead, even if I'm like, oh, Cheetos sounds so good. There's where that willpower comes in. Yeah, the stomach. It's just not a good look. They do taste good though. Until they don't. All right, you guys, that's gonna be it for me. But I just want to say, those of you I won't see tomorrow on the Titanic what really happened that night Zoom meeting live stream that we are having tomorrow night. If I don't see you then, I won't see you on Christmas because I will not be live on Saturday, which is Christmas. So I just want to wish you all a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy all the, I don't know. Does anyone here celebrate Saturnalia? Probably not. But if you do, more power to you. You'll just go get them. Yeah. Right? Maybe you have to slap your own hand. No. Oh, you are so welcome. Absolutely. But I'm hoping I will be live maybe possibly Sunday to kind of make up for the Saturday show being missed because of Christmas. If I don't, though, I will be working diligently to get the Monday reading out for you guys. I haven't even filmed it yet, so I don't even know what it is. I guess you'll be surprised as I am. But yeah, I will be able to utilize some of my new goodies from Lori, some new crystals, she got me some cool like butterfly stickers, but they're not just stickers, they're kind of like the stuff you would maybe use in scrapbooking. They're kind of more 3D looking. I don't know, what are they called? Like die cuts, maybe? I think that's what they're called. But yeah, so I'm going to be using some fun new things to decorate the table. So all the stuff you might see might be new. On the next Pick a Card, and tomorrow night on Patreon top tier, we are doing the Titanic. What really happened that night? Conspiracy / unsolved mystery reading. And I'm telling everyone to bring their questions. Any questions you've ever had about the Titanic, bring them. We're going to answer them all. That'll be tomorrow night. You can find that link on Zoom. And what else? Yeah, Sunday. I'll try to be live Sunday. If not, I love you. I have a community tab now. I just discovered that. I don't even have 1,000 subscribers here yet, but I do have a community tab. But yeah, those of you who would like something from me in the meantime, you can always check the description below for the link for Patreon. Also, my main channel, first thing linked in the description, for literally hundreds of Pick a Card readings at this point. So Pick a Card readings on lots of topics. Go find something for yourself over there if you feel so inclined. Otherwise, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, all the happy tidings of joy and love and peace and giving. I don't know, all the things. I love you guys, but thanks again so much for all your likes, comments, shares, subscribes, and all the things. And I really, truly do hope to see all of you. Ooh, 12 people, 21 likes on the video. And I just remembered I need to go timestamp, so I will do that. I know Ethan had said he would do it, so I'll let Ethan timestamp that one. I'll timestamp the other two that would like to have their timestamp, and I will check all y'all later. I love you. Bye. Bye. Merry Christmas.